Hey guys, if you like this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like the video and subscribed to my channel. It helps make these videos worth it going forward. What's up guys, Altcoin Sherpa here with a crypto market review. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert. Do your own research. Okay, so today I am going to review Bitcoin. Yeah, let's just check out Bitcoin. Overall, I'm going to be a little bit slow on videos just because I recently got a new PC and still waiting on some things such as my DisplayPort cords and what have you for my second monitor. So yeah, filming will be a little bit rough, but oh well. Okay, so what are we looking at right now? Let's go just with high time frame charts first. Bitcoin on the daily doesn't look like anything, if I'm being honest with you. This overall price action is still very choppy. This is, in my opinion, this is like the not accumulation but consolidation cycle part of like what happens after a big dump. Traditionally speaking, after you see a big dump, you'll see some sort of chop and consolidation after that. It depends on how long the consolidation lasts for. It depends on a lot of factors. Depends on how big it dumped, how bad the overall market conditions are, where it dumped from, etc. But this is completely normal price action. This isn't necessarily bearish or bullish in my opinion. It's just pretty normal. You'll see lots of volatility and then things should calm down quite a bit. But I think that this just looks pretty normal. When we're starting to scroll down on lower time frame charts, like you can see some clear levels that look like resistance areas. Like for instance, price can't break above the 16.73k area, or even just a little bit lower too. If you go to like maybe 16.5 or so, or 16.6k, price couldn't break above this over a several day period. So as I said, this is just very choppy price action. I don't really think this is really anything, to be frank and honest with you. I don't think that this really looks like much. Anything unusual, like whether or not this takes another leg down, that's to be determined. I personally believe that we're going to go up in the short to midterm before any significant down moves, meaning that I don't think that we're going to see like a big move from, say, this level to, I don't know, 12k from here. Like I think that it would make a lot more sense just to go a little bit higher, maybe like something like this. Something like that would make a lot more sense. But then again, I was wrong and incorrect on this move, where I thought this move from 22k or whatever would have gone to at least, I thought it would have gone to at least 24k or so. And I felt pretty strongly about that. But then, of course, the FTX contagion happened. Not contagion, but FTX result, and obviously market nuked. So what are we looking at here on lower time frame charts? I think that it's really interesting to check where, if you scroll down to lower time frames, I have this chart here, and you see this overall wick here established in May 10th, the 16.2k level. Price came back here, had a significant move up after, dipped down below, had a deviation below, moved up, once again retested it, consolidated up, moved up to the 17Ks, broke down, and this provided some sort of bearish retest back in November 22nd, traded below, and then it reclaimed that level. As you can see, there's another consolidation area right here in May 22nd as well. Or, I'm sorry, May 23rd. And now price broke above it and is now currently in this type of bearish retest. Now, it's really interesting to look at this type of price action and maybe compare it a little bit to this November 21st area, where you see this overall support level and price is trading above it, trades below, nukes below, strong move down, comes back up, can't break the level, and then goes lower. That's exactly what happened back here on May 21st, May 22nd. I'm sorry, November 21st, November 22nd. And November 23rd. Price eventually traded above it after consolidation, and what we're seeing now is price going back up to these levels, formally break back below that level, and That's currently where we're at right here. We're at this level here where nobody really honestly truly knows what if this is an actual move, like a considerable break above this wick, this significant 16.2k area. Like if price does reclaim that area on high time frame charts, then I think that it's quite possible that price can go back up to this 16.6k area. But looking on lower time frame charts, this is not very clear to me personally. Like there is a lot of liquidity in this area, as you can see. If you look on volume profile, you can see right around this area where the 16.2k area, you can see that there's a lot of volume in that area. Of course, not as much as there is 16.7k to 17k, but you can see that this type of area around 16.2k, right where this wick is, that's a significant area of high volume, meaning that traders like to trade in that area. They think that this is should be a theoretical support area in this context. Price broke above it. As you can see, lots of volatility within this area, and now it looks like it might be coming back down. So in my opinion, if price trades above the 16.2k area on high time frame charts, then I think that I feel better in the sense that I think that price could go back up to the 16.6ks. But it's really important to zoom out and really just understand that this overall price action is extremely choppy, and this is really not conducive for really any type of active trading unless you're a very strong trader. It's very choppy, and it's really unclear personally to me. You can actually just strip everything else away too if you want, and we can just do high time frame support, which would be around here, and we can. We're using this daily close here on November 10th, as well as this wick below at 15.5k. And the resistance area would just simply be, the resistance area to me is fairly unclear. Because this type of price action hasn't really shown a significant high. And what I mean by significant high is you don't see a clear high where it goes like this and then it looks like a high like this. This is just this type of weird grindy price action where no real, you really don't have much sense of what's going on just from a pure price action perspective. I guess you could maybe call this 16.6k area the next significant resistance area. But this doesn't really look to me like a significant high. So for instance, when you scroll out and you look at some of this price action back, say in July, this looks like a significant irregular high where price is grinding up with higher lows and higher highs, and it looks like a regular high. But this type of price action that we're seeing now is just very slow, grindy, and it's not very clear to me personally. So yeah, these are just my levels. I mean, you can maybe just assume that anything maybe 16.6k to 17k area, this entire area would just be resistance, and then anything in between is just the mega chop zone. But yeah, as I said, this is not super clear to me, and I don't really have a great idea of where price is going to go in the short term, but I do believe that price should fill out some of this inefficient move here from 21k all the way down to 15k. I think that it does make a lot of sense if price were to go up here and then come back down. So maybe I'm not saying that necessarily it's going to go to 20k, but maybe it goes to 18k or something like that, and then potentially new lows. I don't know where the new lows will go, but let's just kind of see, I guess. I think that the FTX overall contagion, I think this is really going to move, accelerate the overall cycle faster. So I think that we should get closer to the bottom. Anyways, those are my short thoughts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support.